This is my 10th CAS Reflection video, and in it I will be reflecting upon the carnival that I volunteered at the Jewish Community Center, and how I, 1, increased awareness of my strengths and areas for growth, 2, took on new challenges, 3, worked collaboratively with others, and 4, developed new skills. So, my primary job at the JCC Carnival was to first run an obstacle course, so taking tickets, ensuring that no one got hurt and all that good stuff, and second, spray painting children's hair. And I volunteered at this carnival through Leadership Council. This carnival helped increase my awareness of my strengths and areas for growth in the sense that it was a lot of work and it was not necessarily a job that I have to carry out on a daily basis. Not often does a 17-year-old have to spray paint over 50 toddlers' hair while they're kicking and screaming and all that fun stuff. So a few of my strengths are working with children. I felt that I got along with them very well. And also the fact that I was able to remain calm in a pretty hectic environment. Like I said, there were tons of kids running around screaming, and I couldn't really focus on that while I was holding a can of hair dye in my hand, spray painting a kid's hair. And areas for growth include kind of being aware of my surroundings while still being able to focus on my task at hand. So rather than being conscious of my environment and everything that pertained to me, I kind of blocked all of that out and focused on spray painting hair. And while in some situations that's a good thing, in situations like these, I would say that it's probably more beneficial to be able to devote equal amounts of attention to your surroundings and your task at hand just for the safety of the children and all of that stuff. I undertook new challenges simply by spray painting hair. I had never I had never taken on the task of spray painting toddlers' hair, so that was a challenge in and of itself. And it was also a challenge to work with such a large number of children at the same time. Sure, I'm used to working with a large number of people in band and leadership council, in National Honor Society and all of those programs, but generally my peers are not under the age of 5, so that was pretty challenging as well. I worked collaboratively with others by communicating with my fellow volunteers throughout the carnival. Whenever I needed more of a certain color to spray paint hair, I told the floaters that were kind of floating around and ensuring that all of the stations were running smoothly and with as little and minimal problems as possible. So I worked with them together, and I also worked with the children, and let me tell you, toddlers know exactly what they want done to their hair. So I had to listen to them with a pretty intent ear, because if I ever messed up on anything, they were the first to point it out to me. So I worked with my fellow volunteers, the children, and also the program directors that made the carnival possible. And finally, I developed new skills by involving myself in this program. Like I said, I had never volunteered to spray paint hair, nor had I ever volunteered to run an obstacle course type thing. So those were the more obvious skills that I developed. And overall, I also developed the skill of working with children in such large numbers. Because like I said, I'm used to working with small children ranging from one child to as many as 5, but when it comes to 20, 30 kids in a line waiting for their hair to be sprayed, things can get a little out of control. So that's definitely something that this carnival helped me with as well.